Hello there. Are you here to learn some cooking? Well, you've come to the right place, because I am what is known as a gourmet chef. Today you're going to learn how to make a pastetti, or if you're Kristen Green, a pastetta, but if you're Kristen Green, you're wrong. I'm not a religious person, but I come from a line of religious people, and if there's one thing religious people like to do, it's eat cheese on holidays. The primary ingredient to this may not be cheese, but let's face facts here. It's the most important ingredient. So, the first thing you're going to want to do is make sure you have your ingredients. A pound of pasta, bada bing bada boom, 6 eggs or so, some heavy whipping cream, cheese. Now, you need a fistful of Parmesan, and you need some mozzarella and some cheddar. Anything else? I've got some Asiago, smoked Gouda, which I love, and I've got some Colby Jack, but as long as I have my cheddar, as long as I have my mozzarella, and as long as I have the Parmesan, it's going to be a successful pastetti. I am boiling some pasta. Now, it has to be al dente. In fact, you want to err on the less cooked side. If you throw this against the wall and it sticks, you've cooked it way too much. I gotta get one of these out without burning myself. What I'm going to do is I'm going to snap it in half, and if I can see just a touch of white in the core, then I know that I should stop there and strain it. Once you have strained the pasta, you want to run cold water over it to stop it cooking, because you don't want your pasta to get mushy. Turn on for a minute. Don't be afraid to get your hands in there. It's very hot. Pour it into a pan. You don't really have to worry about greasing the pan, nor do you have to worry about heavily integrating all the ingredients, because that's going to happen anyway. It's all getting melty in the oven. Whoever said there's no such thing as too much cheese, they were completely, totally correct. Fun fact, my pyramid grater is completely full of cheese. I haven't even got to the cheddar yet. But if I do this on top of a cutting board, here's my bowl here, drag, and drop. And in it goes. So we're back here again with another full cheese grater. That's a good amount of cheese. So now it's time to add the rest of the stuff. Okay. This is obviously an imprecise thing, because if my grandma Palanza ever followed a recipe in her life, no one ever knew. 6 eggs. Let's see if I can do this. That was pretty. A little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper. Looking a bit like Peggy Bushy's kitchen up in here. The pasta. It's been cooling. It's fine. So when the cheese sauce goes on, it's the easiest thing in the world. Just dump it out over. Grab yourself a rubber spatula. Get all that cheesy goodness. Just kind of like stirring it in a little. I don't have to worry about blending it. Gravity and heat will do that for me. And if it doesn't seem like there's enough liquid in it, that's fine, because cheese has a tendency to melt. That's a spicy meatball. So, I've got it covered, because the first 45 minutes you leave it covered. Last 15 minutes, you take the cover off and you finish it off, get it nice and crispy on top. Middle pan, low pan, doesn't much matter. So it's been 45 minutes, so I'm going to take the oil off right now. Ooh, it smells cheesy. The cheese hasn't set yet. 15 more minutes in the oven. We'll certainly fix that. Alright, moment of truth. Let's get this bad Jackson out of the oven. Right now, right out the oven, you can eat this. It's delicious. Allow me to demonstrate. It's very soft, very gooey and cheesy. And if you like gooey, cheesy goodness, then this is right up your alley. It's too hot for me to take a bite of right now. But stay tuned, kids. Here comes the best part. Sweet! As amazing as the pastetti is the day of, it's even better the next morning. Trust. You go ahead and slice it up into cubes. These cubes drop these cubes cheesy goodness into a hot skillet with some olive oil. It has to be olive oil because there was never any other type of oil in the house. Notice how that side is browning. So you're going to be trapping the cheesy goodness inside a hard shell of also cheesy goodness. Your perfect Easter breakfast treat. Or the day after Easter, or the day after that, or the day after that, or the day after Arbor Day, or Christmas. You're not gonna watch me eat, that's weird. Pastetta, pastetti, pastetti, pastetta, let's call a... No, you're wrong. It's a pastetti, and it's always been a pastetti. It will always be a pastetti.